Hey everyone, we are out here this evening watering away. I think Dad's mowing the front, but back here, wow, it's amazing after the blossoms leave, like what happens next. And so this is like a total learning process, of course. But we have on the peach tree, again, remember this is the Bonanza peach, we have that right there. And we have like several of those, like a lot of them. There's a lot of little ones that are growing all the way down here. And so it's, yeah, it's interesting because it's like, okay, what the heck's that, right? But I guess we're going to find out. But yeah, so that's the peach tree. So down here is the ruby red grapefruit. That's what I'm trying to say. But we have all this new growth. It's been, mild nights coming and lots of, 70s and stuff. So we have these coming and we have all this extra growth all the way around that's coming. Yeah, go red ruby grapefruit, right? And then of course here we have the oranges that are definitely, I think these are Valencia. I don't think they're navel. I have to double check. But anywho, I'm going to take off some of these leaves, the ones that need it now because we have this new growth. We got to make room for all the new growth that is happening all the way down. You see little green specks. It's so cool. I'm so happy for them. The clementine back here, I guess this is the day of citrus. This is a clementine tree. It did really, really well, especially in later frost dates. And then all of a sudden, she just kind of started leaning. And then she stood back up. And look at this. Look at all this pretty growth. This is all brand new. All the way down. It's like a little chia pet on steroids. It's pretty awesome. I still have hope for key lime. There's still a lot of buds coming out right here. So I still have hope. I'm not giving up on key lime. And then the lemon tree over here decided to spruce itself back up, and now we have these little thingies. Yeah, I need to study and actually get a good name for them. So anyway, this is going to produce lemons very quickly in the first year. So I'm excited to see what all these look like. And of course, we've got all these little black bud things coming up. So that's the, I think that's what we call the Harvey lemon tree. So this is where all the pretty flowers have been coming from, is from the Ajou pear tree. And this pear tree, yes, these were where those beautiful flowers were last week and the week before. But now, just waiting to see what it does next. So it does have a lot of growth down here. We're getting some more growth right here, as you can see. And I'm hoping that in the next week or so, we can see what comes out of it. Yes, I gave them a shower. I mean, why not? But I do have this. This is new growth right here. So we'll see what happens. I have faith. And yes, I do pray over the vegetables in the greenhouses. And I do pray over the fruit tree. I get accused of talking to my plants, but that's okay. So this here is, oh my goodness, the Golden Delicious apple tree. Look at these blooms. They're coming up just everywhere. All of this is brand spanking new. Again, this is where I got the really pretty blossoms last week. If you haven't seen them, go over to the Facebook page or Sweet Carolina Farmhouse and you'll see all those pretty pictures as well. Again, this is where the pretty pictures came from with these. But we still have lots of great things coming about. We have, get in focus. There we go. We have another bud. We have more stuff coming up. So all in all, we've only had them for a month. We've went through a couple of frosty nights and we are budding like crazy. Look at here. Just buds after buds after buds. So we're gonna head down to the red delicious apple tree. I don't know what to say about that. It's got its little thing going, but it also has some pretty blossoms coming out as well. I don't know what that was. But anywho, so yeah, there are some areas that I do need to like tend to on this weekend. But this weekend coming up, but it's just so pretty, and all these blossoms. It's amazing. Red delicious apples, and they come down with like these little pink buds. But it's starting. There's a place down here. There's another place over here that's starting. Yeah, another little chia pet in the making. But anywho, this is where we're at, and this is all just amazing. The banana trees are doing extremely well. Let's go check out the banana trees. I don't think we did that. And if we did, you get to see them again. Lucky you. Look at this. Fresh stalk. And this is probably like the first really good stalk that we've had since we planted them a couple weeks ago. You know, they went through a frost all of a sudden, and then they went through the trauma of being moved, shipped, and planted. So it takes a little while. Banana trees are resilient. They come up, and they will produce beautiful, beautiful leaves, and then they'll provide beautiful flowers, and then they will produce a lot. Each one of these plants will produce so many bananas, you won't be able to eat or give them away enough. And look at this. We got 2 more. We have 3 banana trees. So I'm about ready to snip this down here. But this one here, it's a good sturdy stalk, and we're starting to get a good sturdy leaf coming up here. So that's good news. And same thing with this one, but this one here also has other stalks coming up, like down here. So this right here, as rough as it looks, it's actually in pretty good shape. And now we have one growing down there. So anywho, that is the exploration. Again, this is a lot of babying and nurturing and watering and doing all the stuff that we do. Everything back here on the micro farm and the micro orchard is definitely a project that never ever ends. And next I think it's in May, we're going to put 2 more raised beds into that. And I know I keep telling you guys that the next greenhouse is going to be up this weekend, and that weekend has never come. For some ungodly known reason, we have oh, well, let's go do this instead. And so, not this weekend, but next weekend, we're going to put up the 3rd greenhouse, put it right here. There will be a 4th one, and that's where we're going to try to do the hydroponics. And start to do seedlings and stuff. But we'll do the other one here, and then we just got to start filling them up with raised beds. But since we're taking the tour of fruit, like I showed you last time, here are these beautiful, beautiful grapes, grape leaves, and they're just so leathery looking. And of course, we've got all of these right here that are coming up. They look like little grapes all over the place. We actually have the trellis. It came a day early. It was supposed to come yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. But instead it came on Monday. But we're not going to be able to get to it until, not this weekend, but next weekend. But these are our beautiful, beautiful little grapes are trying to grow. Look at that. How crazy is that, right? And so here, instead of having 2 tomato plant stake trellises, we are actually going to have a beautiful archway that goes from one to the other, and then they can cross, and then we'll have 2 more grapevines to put out. They'll be back here, and then we'll have another archway, and we'll do it again and again and again, and this place will be filled with grapes in no time, I hope. So anyway, over there is where the coffee is being produced, grown. So we have a lot going on. It's work in progress. like I said, after we kind of get like a few more things up and going, then we are definitely going to really concentrate on putting more beds. 2 more beds will go in this greenhouse, and then yeah, we will definitely just be in production at that point. I love these greenhouses, I really do. If you guys have been watching, I don't have anything coming up on this one, but I do know that there's a lot of roots in the bottom of this because I checked it yesterday. Potatoes. One of them's white potatoes, the other one's red. I don't know which one's which, but oh my goodness, look at this little guy. And there's another one back there going. And remember, there's like 1 or 2 little things coming up here. Well, look at there. We have so much coming up. This is a new one trying to come up. We have a new one coming up right there. New onions. And look at how much everything has grown. Remember I told you it got really hot in here because we had like an 80-degree day. And yeah, so I had to do some trimming, but everything came back with a vengeance. It was so crazy. So again, these are our scallions. Salad blend lettuce that's growing. These are the spring carrots that are growing. These are provider bush beans. Tomatoes are starting. Yes. I've got another one down there, so it looks like there'll be 3 coming up. There's 2 coming up right there, and there's another one that's trying to make its way. And I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 right here. And then of course, this here are the marigolds. They used to be little stubs, and now they're here. And then one last thing to show you is the strawberries. The strawberries, once we get the 3rd greenhouse up, and we actually get the other 2 beds in here that we want in May, then I just need 1 more bed to go over here, and then we'll have it. But these guys are really growing. I've got just these little baby strawberries coming up. How cool is that? Yeah. And this guy's a little trooper right here. Yeah, so anyway, so that's it for the tour for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I have, and I think I have a wasp to kill. But other than that, it's all good. Remember, be good to yourself, grow a lot, eat a lot, and have a lot of fun doing it. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.